Hello, my name is Lilian Okibe. Welcome to my channel. So today makes it 1 month since I started my Locs and I'm super excited. Like I cannot believe we made it to 1 month. Like time goes by really fast. So today is going to be my loc update, as you guys must have already seen from the title. So basically in this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys how my journey has been so far, changes I have observed in my hair, in my locks. I'm also going to be sharing with you guys like generally what I've been doing to maintain my hair throughout this past 1 month, things that have worked, things that have not worked, mistakes I've made, and things I feel like are going to continue with me on this journey. And I'm also going to be giving you guys a 360 of what my locks look like after 1 month. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, then please keep on watching. Those of you that do not know what my hair looked like when I started my locks, I'm going to leave a video here in the iCard just so that you guys will see and have an idea what my locks look like when I started and the method I used to start my locks. I started my locks with the Lilian Okibe temporary locks. They are basically a style that I've been wearing for a very long time that helps my hair to look like locks temporarily, you know. So yeah, if you guys want to know more about the style, I'm going to leave the link to the playlist up here in the cards just so that you guys go and check it out. So now the first thing we're going to be talking about is how I've been maintaining my locks throughout this 1 month. So we'll start with washing. Now before I go on, let me just quickly state that I'm not one to follow rules. Even with my loose natural hair, I was never really the kind of person that believed in rules and that made sure I followed all the rules. Like if something works for me, I'll do it. And I'm also going to find out if it's going to work for me before I just take anybody's word for it and just start following rules blindly. If you're someone that you're very particular about following rules and you get offended when people do not follow rules, then this is probably not the video for you. My channel is probably not the channel for you, you know. So I don't believe in following rules. So even though I'm kind of like a novice in the loc community, like to an extent, because this is the first time I'm actually locking my hair, I'm going to find things out for myself. I'm not just going to enter into the community blindly and start searching for all the rules and start following all the rules blindly, you know. I'm going to try things out for myself. If it works, I'll continue. If it does not work, I'll probably dump it. Like it doesn't matter whether there's a rule against it or not. So yeah, now that we have that out of the way, let's go ahead and share how I've been maintaining my locks. So throughout this 1 month period, I basically washed my hair every 5 days or thereabout. There are times when I stretch it to 7 days, but I don't think I ever went like more than 7 days without washing my hair. Like I've always loved washing my hair, even when I was a loose natural. So it's only normal for me to carry that into my loc journey. Like I love washing my hair, and I don't think that would change now because I have locks. So I've been washing my hair basically every 5 to 7 days. I'm washing my hair. I'm still washing my hair with my Dudu Oshun black soap that I used to use back when I had loose natural hair. So that has not changed. So apart from washing my hair every 5 to 7 days, I've also been wetting my hair frequently. I feel I don't have a routine for that, you know. Even for the washing, it's not like I have a routine that, oh, it's 5 days I must wash my hair. But it just happens that I get the urge, or like I feel the need to wash my hair every 5 days because my hair is always out and about, you know. And right now Nigeria is very dusty. I hardly cover my hair when I go out because I don't want to swoosh my hair too much that my head wraps and all those kind of things will affect how my locks form. So my hair is always out in an afro, like as you guys can see, like this most of the time, you know. So that means that my hair picks up dirt, like dirt settles on my hair because I have hair, you know. So of course as I'm moving around, dust accumulates on my hair. So for me, I feel like it doesn't make sense for me to go very long without washing my hair because I feel like I need to get rid of all the dust and all the particles that have accumulated on my hair over time. That's why I feel the need to wash my hair and to wash my locks. And I really don't want to have locks that look dusty and dull, you know, because my normal natural hair doesn't really look dusty and dull. So I'm going to be washing my hair. So that's why I'm washing my hair every 5 days. I've also been doing water rinses often, basically as needed. If I go out and I feel like I was out for a long period of time and I come back and I can feel that, or I can like dust my hair and it feels like I have too many particles coming out of my hair, then I'm probably going to do a water rinse that day or probably the next day. In the earlier stage, like when I first started, I used to do water rinses like almost every day. But now, like for the first 2 weeks, I used to do water rinses like almost every day. But now I only water rinse when needed. You know, it's no longer every day, because I'm trying as much as I can not to make sure that my hair is always wet. You know, so I don't do water rinses all the time anymore, but I do it when needed. So another thing that we're going to be talking about is moisturizing. How I've been moisturizing my hair throughout this period, this 1 week period, throughout this 1 month. So my moisturizing routine, like what I used to moisturize my hair, has not changed. This is what I've been using. This is what I used to use when I was a loose natural, and that's exactly what I'm still using now. So I moisturize my hair with water and shea butter. I spray some water in my hair and then I apply some shea butter. Now, the only difference between how I moisturize my hair now and how I used to moisturize my hair when I was a loose natural is that back when I was a loose natural, I used to apply more shea butter, obviously, but now I only apply a little bit of shea butter because I don't want to have too much products in my hair, because too much products can cause build-up, because my hair is always out and about, and you know, the more products you have in your hair, the higher chances of your hair attracting dust and, you know, dirt. You know, so that's why I try, like, now, even though I moisturize my hair with water and shea butter, and I moisturize as needed, I feel like I just let if I feel like my hair is dry, I'm going to go ahead and moisturize, even if I moisturized yesterday. And if I moisturized like 5 days ago and today I feel like my hair doesn't feel dry, I'm not going to. But generally, I feel like my hair gets dry faster now, because of course I'm not applying more products, as much products as I used to apply when my hair was loose. So of course my hair will dry faster now than back when I used to apply more products. So I've been moisturizing my hair. I think if I had to say a routine, I think it's probably maybe every 2 to 3 days or so. That's how often I moisturize my hair with water and shea butter. Sometimes I'll just rinse, do plain water rinses. I'll not apply shea butter. Sometimes I'll go ahead and apply some shea butter. Sometimes I'll just apply shea butter without putting water. Like, there are times when I feel like I don't want my hair to get wet, and I just go ahead and apply shea butter. If I may feel like my hair is dry, you know, but I don't want to wet my hair, so I may just apply shea butter without wetting my hair. I know the hair scientists will come out like, oh no, you should not apply oil or butter on dry hair, but I feel like shea butter is not like every other oil. Shea butter is kind of different. Yes, that should not be your only way of moisturizing, like only moisturizing your hair with only shea butter on dry hair. Like, it's not something that you should do often, but occasionally, if I want something quick and I don't want to wet my hair, shea butter is something that will give you that like juiciness and that softness and that, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like any other oil. Shea butter and other oils are not the same. Shea butter can give you that temporary feel of moisture and juiciness than other oils are like really dry, and they're just applying dryness on dryness. But there's just something about shea butter that is really creamy and juicy. It's not the same. You know, like I said, that should not be the only way you moisturize your hair. Most times I moisturize my hair by first spritzing my hair with water, and then I apply shea butter. But there are some times that I just apply plain shea butter. Like last night, I felt like applying some shea butter on my hair, and I did not want to wet my hair, so I didn't want to like dampen or spritz. I did not want to spritz any water in my hair, so I just apply shea butter, and my hair is feeling really, really nice and juicy. Now, like I said, I don't apply as much shea butter because I don't want my hair to be greasy and stuff, and I don't want to have build up. So my hair, most of the time when I put my hand in my hair, even if I just moisturize, like my hair doesn't feel greasy or tacky or anything like that, because I'm not applying so much products. So the next thing we're going to be talking about is how I preserve my hair when I want to sleep. Now, to be honest, nothing. I don't do anything when I want to sleep. I just I have my pillow. You guys can see my pillow at the back. I just put on, like, I have a satin pillowcase, you know, so I just wear a satin pillowcase over my normal pillowcase, and then I go to bed. Like, I do not, in the beginning stage of my journey, I used to wrap my hair, like I used to put my hair in 3 puffs, just because I noticed that my hair, like especially at the back, it was getting flat, because my hair was still pretty soft and things like that. So I noticed that my hair was getting so like flattened by just sleeping like that without putting it in puffs. So like the first 2 weeks of my lock journey, I would put my hair in puffs. Those of you that watch my videos, you know how I used to preserve my hair when I was a loose natural, when I had my hair in wash and go. So that's basically how I was preserving my hair earlier on in my journey, now that I have locks. So I'll put my hair in puffs, mostly one, like I have to put 1 puff at the back that is like this, so that when I lie down on my head, like the hair is not flat such that it's compressing my hair flat, because there's a puff, you know, because there's like a puff, let's say there's a puff, you know, so when I lie down, it's compressing my hair like this, and so it's not flattening, it's not making my hair flatter, it's just increasing the shrinkage, you know. So that's what I used to do in the beginning stage of my journey. But now my hair is now like, my hair has so many buds that it's now hard. Like, it's now the internal structure, I feel like the internal structure of my locks have already formed in such a way that it is now difficult to like compress my hair, because especially at the back, it's no longer as soft as it used to be. So now I don't feel the need, I don't see the need in like putting my hair in puffs anymore, because it doesn't flat, my lying down my hair now doesn't make it flat as much anymore. So I've stopped doing that. Another thing I used to do when I first started was like, back when I first started my journey, I noticed that I was always like wetting my hair at night whenever I had my bath, because most times that's when I get back home and I'm tired and all, and I just want the water to run down my hair, and it just helps me to relax. I also noticed that also contributed to my hair getting flat, because normally your hair is more prone, like your hair is more manageable and easy to mold when it is wet. So if you sleep on wet hair, your chances of getting flat locks increases, you know. So I've stopped wetting my hair at night. So anytime I want to wet, wash, or do whatever I want to do to my hair, I make sure that I do it earlier in the day, so that by the time it's night, I can go to bed without my hair being wet. I also noticed that putting my hair in puffs, even if I sleep on wet hair, if I put my hair in puffs, it eliminates the flattening effect of lying down my hair, even if it's wet, you know. So they work hand in hand. But the next thing we're going to be talking about is retwisting. Those of you that have been following my journey back to back, you guys already know that I've retwisted my hair once. I retwisted my hair when I hit 2 weeks. I actually retwisted my hair on the 16th day of my journey, when my locks were 16 days old. So that's basically 2 weeks. And many people were telling me, oh, it's too early for a retwist, this, that, blah, 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 blah. Like I said, like, I'm not going to be following rules. I'm going to do things that I think are best for my hair. So if you have a problem with that, then I'm really, really, really sorry. But I've never really been one to follow rules. Now, people say you should not retwist often, and I totally understand why. And over like as my locks mature, I believe that I'm not going to be retwisting as often as I did. But at that point in time in my lock journey, I felt the need to retwist my hair. Like, it was very important, because my roots were getting meshed and matted and everything. Now, the method I used to start my locks gives my hair a lot of room to swell and expand and do whatever I want to do. And that's why I'm experiencing a lot of frizz very, very early in my journey. Like, for many people that start their locks with like 2-strand twists and things like that, at this stage, like, their hair is usually still 2-strand twists. Like, you can just look at their hair, and many people's hair still looks really, really neat and defined, like 2-strand twist. But because of the method I use, my hair is like more free to do what it wants to do, you know. So not all the rules that apply to people that start with 2-strand twists really apply to me. Now, at that point in my lock journey, I really, really felt the need that I needed to retwist my hair, because my roots were getting all meshed together. And because I have a lot of locks, I have so many locks, they are not really, the parts are not wide, so it's very, very easy for the locks to get meshed. And because this is still very, very early in my lock journey, my hair is used to being one big ball of afro, you know. My hair is used to joining, and I've talked about this previously in my channel, that your hair can be trained. So at this point, I don't feel like my hair, or back when my hair was like 2 weeks old, I didn't think that my hair was trained enough to remain in the sections that I previously put them in, you know. And so I had so much tangling at my roots, and that's why I felt it was very, very important for me to retwist and rearrange my hair back into the sections. If not, like, I felt like if I had not done that at that time, like, it would have been a disaster to do that later on. And that's why I retwisted my hair. And so far, I'm so glad I retwisted my hair, because my hair is so much better. Like, now it's 2 weeks later, like almost approximately 2 weeks later, and my hair is separated. Like, even though I have a lot of new growth and everything like that, and I've also been washing my hair and wetting my hair and things like that, but my roots are now, I feel like they are getting the memo. Before, they did not know that, oh, hey, remain in this section, I want you to remain like this, like, forever, you know. They were still trying to, you know, discuss and mingle with each other and things like that. But now, after my last retwist, they are kind of like getting the memo that, hey, stay in your lane, you know, that kind of thing. So I'm so glad I retwisted. the method I also used to retwist, like, it was not really tight or anything like that, so I don't think it did not damage my hair in any way. It did not thin out my hair in any way, because I was really conscious of that. So I tried everything possible to prevent that. So the next thing we're going to be talking about is combining of locks. Now I told you guys at the start of my journey that I went for really small locks because I wanted, like, just so that, because I wasn't really sure of the size I wanted. Like, personally, I like big locks, you know, but I was afraid that if I go for the big locks, if I end up not liking the size, I may not be able to break down the locks. I'll have to, if I want smaller locks, I'm going to have to take down the locks and redo my hair, you know. But if I go for smaller locks, if at any point I feel like increasing, like, the size of the locks, if I want bigger locks, I can easily combine them and I'll have bigger locks. And that's why I chose the size. When I started my locks, I had 186 locks but now I've combined 2 locks here. Where is it? All my locks are not of the same size because I did not have any parting system or anything. Like, just grabbed hair and did the temporary locks on my hair, you know. So my locks are not of the same size. Like, I have so many different sizes of locks, but these 2 locks that I had, I combined. I noticed that they were very small, but the reason why I combined them was not even because they were small, but they were always gumming each other, and, like, it was very difficult for me to put them apart. They were always trying to be in each other's business, you know. So I think they found true love so I decided to marry them you know. So what I did was, I had 2 locks, definitely 2 locks that were on its own. I also had some loose hair around the 2 locks, so I just grabbed one lock, the second lock, then the loose hair, making 3 sections, and then I just redid the Lilian Okibe temporary locks on that. And I did that about 3 days ago, and now it doesn't look like I combined anything. Like, it looks normal, but at the end, I don't know, somehow it just resulted into a knot because they were marrying up, so I could not separate them. They're already getting knotted at the end, so I know how to rip them apart. So I just left the knots and just, like, palm rolled it, but I combined, you know. So this is what it looks like. The next thing we're going to be talking about is my emotions throughout this 1 month of my locks. Now, when I first started my locks, like, you guys already that watched my previous videos, I was very excited, and even up to now I'm still very excited because I think my locks are, like, maturing really nicely. But at the beginning of my journey, I was, like, really, you know, I really wanted to know more. I wanted to know, like, what will happen to my hair. Will it get bigger? Will it get smaller? Will it shrink? Will it shrink more? Like, I had so many questions because I felt like this was something new to me, and, like, I did not see any, like, I don't think there's any video on the internet of anybody that started their locks with this method that I'm starting my locks. So I had so many questions, and it was just giving me, like, so much anxiety. Like, I just wanted to know. I wanted answers, you know, and I was getting, like, I really wanted answers. But over time, I've just calmed myself. I've been able to calm myself down. I'm like, see, just calm down. Like, it's okay if you don't know what will happen, what your hair will look like tomorrow. Like, it's okay if you don't know what it will look like in 3 months or 4 months time. Like, just calm down and just enjoy the process, enjoy the present stage, and just have fun with your hair, you know. Like, now I'm a lot calmer. I'm no longer as, like, anxious as I used to be, and, like, really wanting to know. Like, now I'm just, like, calm, and, like, I'm just watching my hair and just watching the progress as it goes along. Like, I'm not really searching for information as I was back when I first started my locks. So that's that. Now, because of the method I used to start my locks, I feel like I've gotten to the ugly stage. Now, for those of you that don't know what ugly stage is basically, I don't think it's nice to call it the ugly stage, but just like with natural hair, there's the awkward stage. Many people call the awkward stage. There is also the ugly stage for locks, and that's basically the stage where your hair is, like, really frizzy, or like for many people that start their locks with comb coils or 2-strand twists. At the beginning of your lock journey, you're going to have 2-strand twists. Your hair will look all cute, 2-strand twists and everything. And then over time, your hair will start to shrink and start to freeze up and start to look really messy. And at that point, like, you're still going to have a lot of the pattern of your 2-strand twists, and at that point it's, like, confusing. People around you will be like, people that don't know that you're trying to lock your hair are going to be like, what happened to you? Do your hair, like, your hair is now rough, it's getting rough, like, why don't you do your hair, you know, that kind of thing. There's usually that confusion, and people feel like at that point your hair really looks messy and unkempt and things like that, you know. So that's what people call the ugly stage. Now for my own hair, because of the method I use, I feel like my hair got frizzy like after the first week because I never really had the pattern, you know, of, so I feel like I skipped the stage where your hair still looks like comb coils or like coils or two strand twists, and I just skipped on to the part where your hair is like all frizzy and all starting to bud and ununiform and things like that. I feel like I jumped over to that part. So I probably think I'm at the ugly stage right now, but I don't see anything ugly about this. I feel like my hair still looks really cute. Now I get some people look at me weird because people just have bad perception of locks in general, especially when you're just starting out, where your hair is not like really long and everything. Like my hair is all over the place. I have some locks like standing, some bending, like some bend. Like, even though I feel like I've kind of made it work for me because of the method I use and because I have so many locks, like I'm kind of like wearing my hair in an afro, you know. So for people who know me, I've always worn my hair in a shrunken afro, so this is not so far from that look. It's not really far from that look. So personally, when it comes to people that know me, I've not had any like bad negative, like maybe I have, I wouldn't care, to be honest. Like maybe there are, but I've not really been paying attention, you know. So, or maybe they are afraid to say it to my face. But I've not really had anyone walk up to me to tell me rubbish, because like I've not had anyone walk up to me to tell me anything. Like I've not. And also I think my hair looks really cute. Even though I'm at the ugly stage, I feel like it looks really nice and it looks cute. Like there's nothing ugly about this. Like it looks pretty nice. So yeah, that's that about my emotion. So far I've been more about like excited about my journey than feeling like my hair is ugly or it doesn't look good, or like how people perceive me. Like I'm not even going to lie to you, the first time I went out with my hair, my locks all over the place like that, I like, we are all human, so I had that, like, more like, because I've heard so many things about negative things about how people treat people with locks, I've kind of like, I went out prepared, you know. So I was ready and I was expecting, you know, negative, you know, comments and things like that. But I've not really had much. Like I feel like I've had way less of the negativity than I expected. And so, you know, when you're prepared, you get, I feel like it's not as bad and it's not like as hurtful when you get those things, when you're going into it prepared. So I think that's how it has been for me, you know. So yeah, and personally I think my hair looks really cute. So if you don't think it's cute, that's your business, you know. It's your business. I think my hair looks really cute, and I'm so excited for the future and how it matures and, you know, things like that. So ooh, oh my god. Can you even see this? Like, how can you look at this and call this ugly? Like, there's nothing ugly, there's nothing, absolutely nothing ugly about this. Next thing we're going to be talking about is the changes I've observed in my hair. Now, you guys that have been watching my videos already know, like, my hair has been shrinking more and more and more and more and more and more. You know, now, like, when I had loose natural hair, I used to have more shrinkage, like, at the back. And that's why when I wear my hair shrunken, sometimes people think the front of my hair is longer than the back, but that's not really the case, because my hair normally shrinks more. Maybe because I sleep this way, so I have it compressing more, I don't know. But basically the back of my hair shrinks more, so that has also been the case for my locks. Like, the back of my hair is already like shrunken, like really shrunken and tight. Like, the back of my hair, I feel like it's already locked. You know, it's locked such that if I want to take down my hair, like, I'm going to have a lot of trouble unraveling the hair at the back, and I'll probably have a lot of breakage because, like, my hair is already locked. It's now really short and shrunken. Let me try to see. Don't know if you guys can see. Like, it's now really short. You know, the front of my hair still feels kind of soft. It's not as like compressed and shrunken as the back, even though it has shrunken quite a lot, but it's not like fully locked. I have some buds, you know, in the hair, but it's not like fully budded and locked like the back. The back is like there are buds everywhere. Like, it's now hard. Like, it feels hard, not as hard as I know that they can be, because like now I feel my mom's hair, I can feel how hard it is. it's not as hard as my mom's hair yet, but it's like pretty hard, that it's very difficult. Like I said earlier, now it's very difficult to mold it into another shape. Like it has formed its shape, and it's not like a uniform, like you guys can see, like it's not uniform. Some parts are fatter than others, and those are the buds. Like it has not evened out yet, but it's already like budded. It doesn't anything like that. Like the buds are there, and like it has formed its internal structure already. The shrinkage is here. My hair has shrunken quite like a lot, but I'm not a stranger to my shrinkage. Like I always want my hair shrunken. Like I want my hair shrunken very often when I had loose natural hair, so I know like the maximum shrinkage that my hair can shrink to, you know. So and so far, like it's not there yet. Like my loose natural hair used to shrink to a really small TWA, but now I still have some bang action going on here, you know. So it's not like the maximum shrinkage that my hair can shrink to. And to be honest, I don't think, like look at the back, it still has a little bit of length, you know, even though it's like really shrunken and stuff. It's not like, this is not the smallest my hair can be. You know, this is not the smallest I know my hair can be when I had loose natural hair. So that's that. And I don't think it will get there to like this very small. Well, let's just wait and see. I don't know, but let's just wait and see. So the back is already like really hard, and I don't think the back will shrink any more than this. I have like new growth, like a lot of new growth. I'll probably show you guys later on, but let me see. Like from here to here is like new growth. Even for the back of my hair, that is already like hard and locks. I have, let me measure it. I have about this much new growth. Like if I pull my hair, if I don't pull it, like it's shrunken and everything, but if I pull the hair, I have about like this much new growth. So, and I'm like, really, I never knew my hair grew so fast. Or maybe it's slippage, maybe it's not new growth, maybe it's slippage, but like I have that much new growth. My hair is like frizzy, but I feel like it's not really showing because I don't know, because my hair is like in an afro. It looks like an afro, you know, but my hair is like, it's really frizzy. If I bring out a lock, like you can see so many things are happening around like the lock. It's not like, let me see, it's not like a smooth, you know, section of hair. Like there's so many frizzies going on. So that's that. But I feel like my hair, the frizz is cute. I feel like the frizz is cute. Another thing I've noticed is that my hair, as my hair is shrinking, I feel like it's kind of getting fatter somehow. I don't know how to explain. It's like, because when I did the temporary locks, of course, the concept of temporary locks that your hair looks really full and fat and all, but now it's shrinking and it's compacting, but it's not really getting thinner. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I was expecting that it would become thinner, because since like it's getting more compact, it's going to be thinner, but it's not really getting thinner per se. It still has its body. I don't know if you guys, like, it still has a lot of its body. It's not like that thin, you know. So that's one thing I like. That. Do I still love my locks? Obviously yes, I love my locks. Like I love my locks. I loved my locks from the day one. Up to 1 month later, I'm still like so glad that I decided to lock my hair. Like my hair is maturing nicely, and I just wake up and I look at my hair and I'm like, wow. You're so cute, you're so beautiful. Like, oh, this looks so good, so good. So I love my hair. And I'm so excited for the future. Like I'm so excited for the future. That's that about my 1 month lock update. Let me go ahead and show you guys what my hair looks like. Let me give you a 360 of what my hair looks like after 1 month of being locked. end of this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if this is your first time on my channel and you'd like to see my hair, more videos from me, and you'd like to see how my locks progress, then definitely subscribe and click the notification bell. Turn on the notification bell so that every time I upload a new video, you get a notification. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next video.